Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and today we're going to be discussing heirs property, the hidden threat that's costing families their homes and their wealth. When property is passed down without the right legal protections, it can fall into legal limbo, leading to family disputes, forced sales, or even other losses due to predatory investors. Far too many families lose what should have been their legacy simply because they didn't have a plan in place. So if you want to protect your family's future, join us for this probate real estate series where we'll be breaking all of this down. Now let's get into this. Okay, so last week we talked about taking estate planning beyond simply having a will. But even the best plan won't work if your family doesn't know about it. And I get it, talking about estate planning can be awkward, emotional, or even tense. But avoiding these conversations doesn't stop reality from happening. So today, I'm going to give you some real practical ways that you can start these conversations without drama, stress, or confusion. Now, let's be honest, most people don't just sit around talking about wills and trust over Sunday dinner. But waiting until an emergency happens is the worst time to start these conversations. Now, I know these conversations can feel heavy, but they don't have to be. You don't have to sit everyone down for some big family meeting. Just find a moment in everyday life. Maybe you hear about a celebrity whose family is fighting over their estate. You can use that as an opportunity to bring it up. You can say something simple like, hey, did you see what's going on in their family? I'd hate for us to ever be in that situation. Or if you've recently done something for your own estate, you can say something like, hey, I just got my will or a few documents in place and it just made me think maybe we should talk about setting up a plan for our family too. These little moments help take the pressure off, and it also helps the conversation feel more natural. That's exactly how I started the conversation with my own family. We were at Thanksgiving dinner and I took the opportunity to share where some of my own important documents were. From there, we went around the table and everyone shared what they want to happen with some of their important belongings. My dad, for example, shared what he'd want to happen with his Negro League baseball jersey collection and his dogs, because my mom, my brother, and I, we're definitely not dog people. We had never even thought about these things before, but that one conversation opened the door for us to start planning ahead. Now, what if your family doesn't agree? Maybe some think you don't need a plan, or maybe they're just uncomfortable talking about it. Here's what you can do. First, I want you to focus on protection, not death. You can say something like, this isn't about what happens when I'm gone. It's about making life easier for all of us, no matter what. The next thing that you can consider is bringing in a neutral voice. If your family is resistant, a professional like an estate planner or a financial advisor can help explain why all of this even matters. And lastly, I want you to take baby steps. You don't have to solve everything in one conversation. Start with small, open discussions and build from there. And don't forget, get the next generation involved early. Too often, adult children find out too late that their parents didn't have a plan and they're left to figure out a big mess. If you have older kids or young adults in your family, include them in the conversation so that they understand why all of this matters. They don't have to know every little detail, but they should at least know where important documents are and what to do if something were to happen. Look, legacy planning isn't just about documents. It's about clarity, protection, and peace of mind for your family. So don't wait for the perfect moment. You can start these conversations now. It could be the most important discussion that your family has. Now, opening up about estate planning is a major first step, but Conversations alone aren't enough. What happens when someone passes away and decisions and plans weren't made in time? What happens when you and your siblings suddenly inherit a home together? So, next week, we're diving into what to do if you inherit a home with others. That means how to manage it fairly, how to avoid family conflicts, and also how to protect the property that holds so much meaning. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. I'll see y'all next week.
Subscribe to my channel to learn more about probate real estate, financial literacy, and generational wealth planning.